Number 3, find at least 2 or 3 different friends that you can open up to. One of the reasons men often struggle more with breakups than women is that most men don't have anyone to talk to about. Did you know that your brain looks the same when you fall in love as it does when you smoke crack cocaine? Little surprise then that getting over an ex is emotionally and often physically painful when your brain is literally going through withdrawal. While it's completely necessary and healthy to go through pain during a breakup, there are 5 critical things you need to do to get through this period as quickly and with as little trauma as possible. Number 1, remove all contact with your ex for at least 3 months. If you maintain regular contact with your ex, it will take you a lot longer to recover because every time you see them, you get reminded of them, and it becomes incredibly hard to move on and put them out of your mind. This is the most difficult step for most people when they first break up. They still want to keep that person nearby for comfort, but they can no longer truly comfort you. They can only prolong the pain you have to go through. You can be friends with your ex one day, but not until you have completely grieved the relationship and moved on. Number 2, make some time every day to grieve. It's very important not to try to bury your feelings. Doubly important not to use drugs like alcohol or prescription medication to try to make these feelings go away. It's only by creating the space to openly feel as much pain as you want that you can emotionally work through the things you need to work through. However, you don't want to make this time unlimited. Give yourself at most an hour or 2 a day in the first week or 2. In that time, put on some music that reminds you of your ex. Allow yourself to cry or get upset or get angry. Write letters to your ex that you'll never actually give them, or start whacking a pillow. Do whatever you want that allows you to express what you're truly feeling. By purposefully and freely expressing yourself in a safe space, you'll find that you'll soon not want to spend so much time grieving them. And when that happens, stop making time to grieve. We often make grieving difficult by trying to bottle up these feelings or hide from them as much as we can, so they linger for much longer than they need to and the experience becomes much more traumatic. Number 3, find at least 2 or 3 different friends that you can open up to. One of the reasons men often struggle more with breakups than women is that most men don't have anyone to talk to about their emotional turmoil. Humans are designed to be social creatures. After a breakup, you are suddenly deprived of a whole ton of care and affection and human connection you got from your ex. Finding a small number of friends who you can open up to emotionally about your struggles will help salve the sense of suddenly being alone. The friends will also help give you a much needed perspective. Warning: it's best not to rely on just one person for emotional support, because that's a big load for one person to bear alone. Best to have a small group who can take turns supporting you. Number 4, create a silver lining journal. Sit down and create a list of all the reasons it's really awesome to be single again. This can be really hard to do in the beginning, but persevere. Think about all the ways a relationship may have held you back. Think about all the things in life you procrastinated on doing, but now the breakup will give you the inspiration to follow through on. Think about all the bad things about your relationship, and there are always bad things about every relationship, that you are suddenly free of. Think about all the personality traits you wish your ex had, but that a new partner will possess in the future. Have fun with this list. It will really help you to get focused on the things you have to look forward to in the future. Number 5, be social. When you're getting over your ex, the last thing you want to do is go out dancing with friends or go to that housewarming over the weekend. But it's actually really crucial to force yourself to go out with others. Spending too much time alone makes it really difficult for us because we get stuck on our heads and it can be really hard to get out again. Just commit to going out somewhere with a group of people at least once a week. Even if you hate every minute of it, I promise it will help you immensely. Breakups aren't ever going to be easy, but you can get through them a lot better if you use the 5 steps above to get through them as quickly and healthily as possible.